I started noticing it 3 weeks ago. Tiny things at first. My phone screen turning on by itself in the middle of the night. No notification. No vibration. Just the screen suddenly glowing beside my bed at exactly 3:12 am. At first I blamed software bugs. I even disabled notifications for almost every app because the light kept waking me up, but the screen still turned on every night, always at 3:12, and every time it happened, I was already awake. That's the part that started bothering me. It never woke me up. It was like the phone somehow knew I was already conscious. The first few nights I ignored it. I'd roll over, check the time, see the glowing screen, then go back to sleep. But eventually I started testing it. One night, I stayed awake intentionally. At 3:11, the room was completely dark. 3:12, the phone screen lit up instantly. No sound. No notification, just the lock screen glowing softly in the darkness. My stomach tightened, because the exact second the screen turned on, I had opened my eyes. Not moved, not touched the phone, just opened my eyes. I told myself it was coincidence. Then it started happening during naps, middle of the afternoon, dead asleep on the couch. The second I became conscious again, the phone lit up beside me, always immediately, always silent, like it sensed awareness itself. I started feeling nervous around the device after that, which sounds insane, I know, but once your brain starts connecting patterns, every little thing becomes suspicious. My battery started draining, unusually fast at night. Apps I never opened appeared running in the background. Sometimes I'd unlock the phone and find the microphone icon active for no reason. Then, one night I woke up and saw something that made my blood run cold. The front-facing camera was already open, not fully open, just active. Tiny green indicator glowing at the top of the screen in the darkness, watching me. I grabbed the phone immediately. The screen shut off. The moment I touched it, I barely slept after that. The next day I checked battery usage, logs and privacy settings obsessively. Nothing unusual. No unknown apps, no malware warnings, no explanation. I even factory reset the phone. That night, at exactly 3:12 am, the screen turned on again, and this time there was a notification. Still awake? No app attached to it. No sender, just white text on a black background. I stared at it for almost a minute before unlocking the phone. The notification vanished immediately. No history, no trace. I searched every app installed on the device. Nothing. I wanted to throw the phone away right then. Instead, like an idiot, I kept using it, because part of me needed to understand. The following nights got worse. Sometimes, the screen would light up multiple times while I pretended to sleep. I began keeping my eyes barely open to watch it from the pillow, and I noticed something horrifying. The screen only activated after I became conscious, not after movement, not after noise. Awareness itself. One night I tested it properly. I set the phone face down, across the room, and forced myself to sleep. Hours later I woke. Naturally, the room stayed dark. I smiled, relieved. Then I became aware of something else. The faint reflection of light on the ceiling. My phone screen was on, face down, somehow glowing through the table surface. At that exact moment, a new notification sound played softly, one I'd never heard before. I walked across the room slowly and turned the phone over. The lock screen displayed only one sentence. I know you're pretending. I couldn't breathe for a second. I checked the apartment immediately after that. Closets, bathroom, hallway, nothing. But when I returned to the bedroom, the phone camera was open again, front-facing, and for a split second before the app closed, I saw myself sleeping in bed, not standing in the room, sleeping. I dropped the phone so hard the screen cracked. I didn't touch it again until morning. The crack ran directly across the front camera. I hoped maybe that would stop whatever was happening. It didn't. That night, the phone lit up again at 12. Cracked screen glowing in the darkness. Beside my bed, new notification. Why did you get up? My chest tightened instantly. Because I had gone to the bathroom 30 seconds earlier, there was no possible way for the phone to know that, unless the camera had seen me, but the camera was cracked, covered, broken. I started covering the phone completely before sleeping. After that, inside drawers, under blankets, wrapped in towels, didn't matter. Every night, the screen still lit up the second I woke. And every night, there were more notifications. You're breathing faster tonight. Bad dream. Don't look behind you. That last one nearly made me scream. I kept staring at the message while every instinct in my body begged me not to turn around in bed. Slowly, the typing indicator appeared beneath the message. 3 moving dots, like someone texting me. Live. Then another message arrived. You looked. I threw the phone across the room. The screen shattered completely. This time. But even from the floor, the device kept vibrating. Over and over. Endless notifications. I finally grabbed it and powered it off manually. The screen went black. Silence. I sat there shaking in the dark for nearly an hour. Then, softly beside me, the vibration started again, but the phone was still powered off. I know because I checked. The black screen reflected my face perfectly, and behind me in the reflection, someone was lying in my bed, watching me hold the phone. The screen slowly lit up. One final time. Battery icon empty. Device supposedly dead. One final notification appeared. Go back to sleep. Then something behind me shifted beneath the blankets.